I'm going to prove it to you with a rat. There's way more inside you than you think. After you hear about this experiment, you'll realize your potential is 10 times greater. So there was this experiment by biologist Kurt Richter at Johns Hopkins University. He placed rats in glass jars filled with water to see how long they could swim before drowning. This was over 50 years ago, back when this kind of thing was legal. A wild rat would drown in under 15 minutes. But some of the domesticated rats, they swam for hours before giving up. And the biologist said, "I think I know why. I think I know what makes these domesticated rats hold on way longer than the wild ones. I think I know why they keep fighting and fighting for their lives." So then he brought in new wild rats, put them in glass jars with water, but this time, right before they were about to drown, he'd reach in, pull them out, dry them off, let them rest. Then he put them back in. And guess how long they lasted the second time? Some people might say another 15 minutes, or maybe 5 minutes or less because they're tired now. Nope. They swam for up to 60 hours. More than 2 whole days, fighting to stay alive before giving up. And the biologist said, "I knew it. The first rats gave up the moment they realized there was no way out, no hope, just slippery glass walls all around. They knew they were going to drown. But if you show them that maybe, just maybe, a hand might come and save them, and they have hope, then they fight for their lives." And it's not hard to imagine, right? Picture yourself falling into the ocean. Nobody saw you fall? You know no one's coming. You'll probably drown within an hour. But if you know your dad saw you fall in, and he's calling for help, and there are helicopters and search teams looking for you, you'll probably keep yourself afloat for 2 or 3 days straight. People can pull 10 times more out of themselves when they believe there's hope, when they have faith. Maybe right now you're single. Maybe you've been rejected a few times. There are 2 kinds of people. There's the 15-minute rat, the one that gives up because they've been rejected and they believe there's no way out, no hope. So they stop working out, they stop eating well, they stop trying at work. They slowly sink and sink and sink until they drown, like a rat. And then there's the person who has faith. They know they're valuable and they say, "It's just a matter of time until I meet someone amazing who truly sees what I have inside." So they keep going. They keep experimenting with their diet, they keep exercising, they double down at work, they dress well, take care of themselves. They have faith, and they keep going and going and going. And of course, they're way more likely to actually meet someone amazing who does see their value. People who have faith, who keep the hope alive inside their heart, are way more likely to achieve what they want in life. Trusting, having faith, believing, those things can pull so much more out of you than you think is even there. This is the book I should have read it before I turned 30. It shows you how, if you stay consistent, focusing on a few key habits, you'll start to notice real changes in how confident you feel and how your body looks. And your life starts to gain direction because you're building the same tower, brick by brick, every single day. Start it today. Don't let go of it.